Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are actually back with the ocean liner, as you guys can see. Today I want to actually try and figure out what we're gonna do. I think I might actually make a bit of a what's it called, like a kitchen? I might actually make a kitchen by destroying this room right here and that room right there, and actually building a kitchen into this bit right here. Now, I might still have a corridor, and we'll just have a door right here so that they can come around. That might be how we do it. In fact, I think that is how we're going to do it. So, let's go ahead and get straight into this. We'll destroy this room and that room, and yeah, build a kitchen. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this on both sides. There we go. We are going to destroy this all the way down to there. Oh, there's actually a lot to destroy, so let's go ahead and just grab this from here and send it all the way over to there. There we go. I think that'll work. We just cut it. There we go. Awesome. And it's gone. Very nice. I am also going to go ahead and get rid of these guys because we don't really need them like that. So I'll shove these guys back into there, and then we will paint them. There we go, there we go, there we go. And on the top, we'll do this because we can. All right, good. So, the next thing that I want to do is actually get rid of some of this flooring. And when I say get rid of, I actually mean I'm going to use this flooring. I am going to go ahead and do this really quickly down this end. There we go. And then I'm going to do this. And the floor inside of here is going to be like grey and black, and it's just going to be a checkerboard pattern, which is fine. So let's just go ahead and jug this in like so. There we go. We are going to have it come further out to the side, of course. I still want a bit of a corridor, so we will leave like this entire piece right here as a corridor, but this bit is going to be a kitchen. So let's go ahead and paint these guys in, and then we'll start building counters and stuff like that. Alright, so I've gone ahead and built the walls in, and I've actually painted the floor already because I figured that'd be a boring part for you guys to watch. And in fact, I think I need to focus on what you guys actually want to see a little bit more. So I think throughout the next few build series, what I'll do is I'll actually build, and then I'll actually show you guys after I've built what I've built, if that makes sense. I don't know whether that's the way you guys would want to watch it, I have no idea, but I think that's the way that I'm going to do it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and delete this guy. I'm going to shove this guy into there like that, and I'm going to go ahead and just paint around it, I guess, because I can. So that guy's going to go there, this guy's going to go right here, and of course we need to build it around the top as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, and this. Woo, nice. So this is our kitchen. What do you guys think? It is currently obviously empty. We need to put some stoves in here. We need to put some sinks in here, and probably something else like fridges or freezers. I'm not entirely sure, but we need to build something. Okay, so at the end, we're actually going to go ahead and have something that looks a lot like a freezer. That is actually going to go in there at the back. And in fact, we're going to have 2 of those because we might as well have a fridge and a freezer. Or maybe everything can be freezered. I don't know, but those are essentially just going to be locked if I can. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an on signal really quickly, and those are just going to be locked doors. Alright, nice. Shove this into here, there we go, connect this up to there, and to here, and those are locked. Nice. Okay, so in the center of there, we're actually going to go ahead and add the sink, I believe. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll actually bring it out from the edge, there we go, do it across the bottom, and do this. There we go. Alright, very nice. So that's a sink. Doesn't look very good, to be fair, but that's fine. All we gotta do is make sure we have, like taps, I guess. So let's go ahead and go to pipe. Here we go. I kind of like the idea of using these, but actually, there's a nicer way, isn't there? We can use these guys. There we go. So this is gonna go onto here and here, just like this. There we go. And that is essentially our sink. It looks a bit weird, but I think it'll work. Oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we put a thingamabobby in the bottom of there? A fluid port? Just so it looks like we could actually drain it out if we needed to. So this guy is going to go into there like this. That's awesome. And there we go. A sink has been built. Oh, I was also thinking the floor needed changing, so we're going to use rocket boosters, and I'm just going to put them in there like that. Honestly, I just think that looks better than just some flat pieces. Okay, so the center of the room is going to be a big old table. We're going to leave very little space inside of here because I don't really think there should be much space. Realistically, it should be a bigger room than this, but we're not doing that. So let's just go ahead and shove this guy into there. There we go. On the edge of the tables, we're going to just do this. And shove this across again. There we go. And this is just going to be like our cutting slash prep table. Which I think is fine. It's just like a small table down the center. There we go. So the chefs can work on either side of this and do their business. On each side of the room now, we're going to add a stove. One here and one here. And that's going to be pretty much it, actually. Alright, so there we go. On each side, we've got a thingamabobby. Let's go ahead and do the same on this side, sort of. I am just going to go ahead and do that for now, and on the inside I'll do this, and this, and this. There we go. So yeah, these are going to be stoves. All we need to do is get ourselves some windows, shove those onto here, of course. There we go, and I'm going to make those black. Alright, awesome. And on the inside, I don't know, maybe it should just be black inside of here as well. I sort of think that is the case, so let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Alright, awesome. This one's going to be the same, so let's go ahead and paint all of these. And all of these, and that piece. Okay, yeah. So that works. We got ourselves some stoves on each side. We got the prep table in the center. We got the sink at the end. We got a fridge and a freezer. And that's all good. Alright, I've just added some red blocks into here because I figured that makes sense. I don't really know if it does. In fact, I don't think it does, but whatever. So, 3 away from this wall is where I'm going to put a light. 3 away from this wall is where I'm going to put another light. And we're just going to go ahead and shove those in. Here we go. Lights, yes. Shove this guy straight into there like this, and this guy straight into there like that. There we go. Paint that piece, paint this piece, and I think those are actually going to be switched on with everything else. In fact, I might actually just have them automatically be on. That is also fine. So shove that into there, and here, and here, and there we go. Nice. Alright, so I think we're going to need a little bit more than that, so we're actually going to go ahead and build these guys out right here. I'm going to go up the wall, and we're going to have some shelves built into this room. I feel like shelves for like spices and stuff like that just makes sense, so let's just go ahead and add a few in. Yes, alright, shove this one across there like that, delete this one and shove one of those in instead, and another one up there. Okay, that works. We're going to paint all of this in as well, obviously. So just do all of that. And that actually looks pretty good. We then need to add stuff to these shelves, such as motors, because they look a little bit like stuff you'd have on a shelf, and other things as well, obviously. So we'll actually just shove some of those up there. Green ones, and an orange one, sure. We're then going to add some other things, like a green one there. You know what, actually, let's just do this. This is going to be a weird way of doing things. But we're just going to go through each of these, adding them on. There we go. Until we've got to the end of whatever we were doing. There we go. And blue on the end piece. Interesting. There we go. And then we want some other stuff down below that if we can. Now, I'm not sure what people normally use, but I think we're doing alright at the minute. Alright, we could actually use some of these in like grey. There we go. We'll do some brown ones as if they're like beans. I guess, and we'll do some other ones right here as well, and a pink one, or actually no, not a pink one, but like a different color one, blue. There we go. Alright, that works. Yeah, so it's like a spice rack slash other ingredients. Don't really like the lime green being up there, but that's fine, and I'm okay with this. This is fine. Another thing I actually kind of like the idea of doing is actually adding a black line around here. Just as a little bit of decoration. I think sometimes adding a little bit of a line around a room genuinely makes it look really good, actually. So we're just going to go ahead and do that all the way around. There we go. I could change the bottom color to be a bit different, but I think I'm going to leave it sort of as is. So from the outside, it looks like a normal room, but obviously no one would go in here. And from the inside, it looks fine. Yeah, this is okay. I could add like a chopping board and stuff on here as well, I suppose. So we're just going to go ahead and add some like white pieces right there, and I guess one right there as well. There we go. Sure, I could add paint blocks, but we're not going to do that. Alright, so it's not the only kitchen on the ship. I've actually come downstairs into third class. They get pretty much the same kitchen. And essentially, this one will be for cooking for people down here. Now, obviously, people in 3rd class only deserve soup, so there'll only be soup on the menu. Therefore, they don't need a big kitchen. And obviously, there's a lot of people down here, but lots of soup is easy to cook. Upstairs, though, obviously, they're going to be cooking nicer meals, but for less people, so obviously a small kitchen is fine for that too. Now, I have come downstairs because I am actually going to add a bit of an eating area down here in the center. And, yeah, everybody's going to be eating down here. Now, I have put these in 2 different places. I totally have. So, this guy on this side, I'm actually going to move out to the edge a bit more. So, let's go ahead and cut this real quick. Move it to the side and paste it there. There we go. And, that's fine. I'm then going to move across a little bit, and we're going to do some more. So, we'll put the seats pretty much right next to each other. That's fine. There we go. And another one right here. There we go, and, I mean, not very many people are going to be able to eat down here. It's crazy, because, like, although I'm adding, like, a few seats here, I don't think that's enough. I think we actually need to turn this into, like, long tables. I think that would be better. Alright, so this is our kitchen, and honestly, I don't mind it. I think we need some lights inside of here, but, yeah, this is a nice enough kitchen, I suppose. Yeah, lights would be good. Obviously, freezer, fridge, sink, stove, shelf, obviously, and table. You know what, that's fine. You can make soup in there. If you come out here, we've got this little weird thing right here, which I was thinking of being a bar, and then we've got loads of tables and loads of seats for everybody to sit at, as long as they take turns. I do need some sort of legs for these, obviously, but other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, I actually really like this. I think it's fine. We do need a way to get up and down from here to upstairs, somehow. I don't know where that's going to go. Maybe here. But we'll have to figure that out, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I've sorted out downstairs. I'm now going to go upstairs and show you guys that bit next. I do need to add lights everywhere, because currently we are missing some lights. But yeah, I'm going to go this way. Obviously, the lights all in here work. That's fine. If we go back this way and we come into this kitchen, this one has lights, and that looks pretty fine, actually. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.